Buddy Doug Miles along with Ed Schneider. We're here at the Ram Bowl on the campus of Riverview High School, where we saw a very unusual game. It's the great rivalry game between two Sarasota City schools, the Riverview Rams and the Sarasota Sailors, and the Rams come out on top tonight by the, as we said, unusual score of 3-0, and it was not snowing or raining or ice bowl conditions.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, Doug. Defenses we could say were great, or the offenses weren't so great, but one indication might be the fact there was more interceptions total in the game than there were points. 3 interceptions by the Rams in the first half, 1 interception by Sarasota on the final play of the first half, and only 3 points scored, none in the first half. A 3-0 final score, 27-yard field goal in the third quarter, the only points in this game. The Sailors tried to make a game of it, had a last-ditch drive at the end of the game, drove it down to the 35-yard line of Riverview, but they ran out of time. On fourth down, the pass to the end zone was woefully incomplete, and that was it. The Rams come away with their 4th straight win in this overall rivalry. They now lead at 29-27 overall against the Sarasota Sailors, and they're going to have bragging rights, Doug, for the next 364 days.
Yeah, the Rams had the ball to start the third quarter. They kept it for 5 minutes and 45 seconds, drove down 65 yards, but they had to settle for a 27-yard field goal, but that's all they needed. Mika Kuznitsky booted it through with the left foot, and that's all the Rams needed. The Sailors had a couple of opportunities late in the game, but could not quite get it going. Freshman quarterback Brian Gagg and Zachary Hawkins, the junior, rotated a lot tonight, but the offense just wasn't clicking. The defense played well. Both defenses played well, but the Rams come out on top. Both teams evening their regular season records. Final regular season game, neither will make the postseason at 4-6 in 2015.
Well, this was in effect a playoff game for these two teams, and they played it tough defensive struggle. A lot of good hitting going on out there, and some big penalties by both teams. And one reason that there weren't any points scored. Teams were taken out of field position by those, and but that's what rivalry games are. You never know which way they're going to go, no matter what the records are. But the Rams come out on top. Good way to end their season with 2 straight victories. Something to build on for Coach Johnson. Sarasota Sailors, a young team in their own right. A lot of great good players. Got key experience this season. Freshman quarterback Brian Gagg got a lot of experience that he's going to be able to bring back. So the Sailors, I think the future looks bright as well.
Game available if you'd like to see it, but YouTube.com. You can just check it out. Type in Sarasota or Riverview there. And next week we'll be doing the playoffs. Brain River will host the playoff game, the regional quarterfinals here in 7A District 11. They will take on Naples Gulf Coast. We'll have it for you at 7:25 at DougMilesMedia.com. Live broadcast. Hope you can join us.
And Doug, Braden River still number 2 ranked 7A team in the state. Happy to be home hosting a first-round playoff game. They're going to play Gulf Coast out of Naples, a 7-3 team. Ended up second in their district down in southwest Florida. The Venice Indians, they got a much tougher task. They got to go on the road since they lost that big matchup with Braden River earlier in the season. They're going to play an outstanding team in South Fort Myers, a team that averages 33 points a game on their home turf. And Venice is going to have to play well to come away with a victory on that. And if both teams do, then it'll set up a huge rematch in 2 weeks, Venice at Braden River.
Yeah, we look forward to continuing to do as many playoff games as we can with the local schools here in Sarasota and Manatee. The final score once again tonight from the Ram Bowl, the Riverview Rams 3, the Sarasota Sailors 0. For Ed Schneider, this is Doug Miles saying thanks for watching. We'll see you again next Friday night.
Good night.